Let's face it, writing on paper is quite boring. And this year is a great way to spice it up. Meet the AiPaper by Viwoods, an e-ink tablet that is deemed the world's thinnest e-ink tablet yet. Pretty cool. Now it's super duper lightweight, and the fact that it looks absolutely vibrant in black and white is a really mind-blowing feature. And the real magic comes from this particular pen, or pencil. So this is actually a very unique concept because one, it has a tip that actually kind of moves. So when you are applying pressure, it'll go in as if you're using like a pen, but also has a same feel when you're writing on something. It's as if it's like a charcoal kind of pencil. It's pretty cool. Now on the top side here, you have an eraser. Believe it or not, if you just erase like this, it actually erases what's on the screen. And that is actually a really unique kicker. It definitely feels like a real pencil and super duper lightweight. And the fact that it's the world's thinnest one definitely gives it a very unique vibe and something that I would say is out of the future. Now, if you guys want to learn more about them, check out the link down below in the description. And together today, we'll be unboxing it as well as trying it out and seeing how does this thing perform. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This is so crazy. Like, this is absolutely mind-blowing technology. I have not seen this before. I have not seen something like this before. I'm familiar with Kindles and stuff like that, but seeing this, that literally caught me by surprise, is absolutely mind-blowing. All right, guys, check it out. This is the packaging. This here is the box. Pretty cool. It says write different, which does make sense because obviously this here is a tablet. Where's the tablet? I guess it's like an e-tablet, right? So other than that, AiPaper Pro, let's open this thing up. Oh, nice. Now, I don't know if this is the official packaging just because it's technically a prototype, but pretty cool. All right, it's quite simplistic in terms of contents. So obviously we got ourselves our AiPaper Pro right over here. And then we have this little accessory package. So most likely just your standard cable. So you got a USB-C to USB-C cable. Take a look at this. Now, it's actually a significantly lightweight product. And it's actually really thin. It's probably the world's thinnest one, as they claim. And I mean, it literally feels like a little notebook. Now, obviously a lot of the weight is in this guy right here. Now it's got a lot lighter, but this here's our pencil. The reason why I say that is because it has an eraser. So that's actually a pretty interesting design. Now, just looking at it, I like the material a lot. You have this nice chalk white finish to it. It is very lightweight. When I hold it, kind of feels like a pencil slash pen. I would say more like a pen than anything. You do have that almost like indentation that you would see on a normal pencil. And then I guess this is also an eraser. So that's kind of interesting to see that it will erase, which we'll be trying out. Now in terms of writing goes, yeah, it definitely feels like there's something going on there. Now that's because of the tip. Is a very unique looking tip. And yeah, it even has a little button here as well that you can hit. I believe this just kind of clicks with it. And that is our pencil. Now looking at our actual tablet, casing is cool, almost like an alligator kind of print is what I would say. It says Viwoods here on the bottom in chrome. You got this almost like suede-like material for our particular pencil. And yeah, just open it up like this. Is that like a paper on there or is it like a sticker? I can't tell. Wait, what? Is that really how it is? Oh my god, that is how it is. Oh my god, that was so trippy. I legit thought this was like a sheet of paper on here and then it just changed. So absolutely crazy. Holy moly. Now, if you've never actually seen one of these before, they're usually like Kindles and like things to go ahead and read stuff on. And this thing has it down in terms of what you would imagine looking like something printed on a paper, but on a screen. Besides that, you have a lot of different things that you would see like on an iPad, I would say. So you have this really nice benzel going throughout it, nice metallic finish. On the top here, you do have, looks like a power button. On the bottom right, you have something that says AI. Yes, this is AI built into it. So you can technically like translate different languages and things like that. Select button and a back button. And that is about it. This is so crazy. Like, this is absolutely mind-blowing technology. I have not seen this before. I have not seen something like this before. I'm familiar with Kindles and stuff like that, but seeing this, that literally caught me by surprise, is absolutely mind-blowing. All right, let's try this out. All right, check it out. Man, no matter what angle I'm looking at this, it literally looks like a piece of paper. And I think that's kind of what they're getting at, right? So we have ourselves paper, we have our meetings, we have learning, we have picking, and we have apps. And then you have an additional screen over here that you can just jump right through it. So this here is paper. So open this up here, and now I can technically sketch something. So I can write like, oh wow, look at that. The feedback that I'm getting on this feels as if I'm actually writing on like a sheet of paper. It gives me more of a marker feel though. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, that was also interesting. Okay. So maybe I can't like put my hand on it. But like the harder I push, the thicker it gets. And then the lighter I press, the thinner it gets. Like you would imagine out of a marker. So that's cool. So that's actually our pen. And then they have a different one here that's like a, oh wait, no, that's just a pen. But okay, so let's try the eraser. Oh my God. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so I hold this here. No, there you go. So these are different ones here. So this is a pencil. And then let's try this out. Wow. Oh my God, I could do this all day. Okay. I can even color on this too. I can't color on that, but I can color on the top and all that jazz. This is so cool. They have different kind of pencil tips that you can technically choose from. So let me double click it, and then I can pick like a thicker one. And then this will be a significantly thicker color. And it gives you the same sound effect that you would hear from like a crayon or like a pencil. And if I touch the tip of it, it'll work. If I touch the side of it too, oh, I could push down on it too. Interesting. So I push down, and the tip will actually like disappear as if it's like a pen, like that. Double click. So this one here is like a marker-ish, I guess. Let's try this one. That is so trippy. And then of course you can erase it. Oh, you saw the delay there though? Look at that. But like you can, it's actually pretty accurate in terms of erasing goes. Obviously the eraser seems a little delayed, but the front end tip is actually very, very quick. This is really cool. So besides that, you can also do like actual prints, so you can like type in things too. So if I want to use my finger here, like that. It even has some auto like words that it's picking up on. Click X there, X. And then I can also like make it, you know, bigger and stuff like that. All right, so another thing I can do is I can analyze this by clicking on AI. So if I AI the content, it'll actually analyze it for me. Curious to know what it does. All right, it says the image appears to be an abstract piece of artwork characterized by a variety of different lines, markings, and create a sense of movement and dynamism. So this is actually really cool. So it'll actually give you some feedback on your particular drawing. So that's actually a really interesting design. So you can technically use AI for a variety of different things other than just, you know, analyze your content. You can also generate an article, AI text conversion. So this is kind of interesting too, because you can technically write something. So let's try that out. So if I go back here and we'll click on new, I'm gonna write out the word hi, and then hi, hello, and let's write sorry in cursive and see if it can analyze it. So AI text conversion, there we go, loading, hi, hello, sorry. That is cool, and I can copy that and then paste it. Now that's cool too, because you could technically just write your notes out and have it translated for you. And then from there, if I want to, I can go ahead and click this here, and I can export this and hit share. And I can share this via email, Bluetooth, or QR code or VI transfer. And I can do PNG, PDF, text. So if I want to come up with different notes, I can. This is great for like real world situations, like if I'm trying to draw out something, if I'm trying to come up with different ideas, measurements, things like that. I can see me using this on a day-to-day basis at ease. All right, so that is our paper function, and you can just pull up your note just like that. Pretty rad. Over here we have our papers. So this is like your weekly plan. So, oh cool, I can even see the sheet of paper behind the sheet of paper. So I can see a little bit of the old paper behind it. And then like if I click this, is this home? Yeah, this home. Pretty interesting stuff there. I love the fact that it actually leaves a mark in the back as if it's like showing like some evidence of what you've done. So this is really interesting. Now, asides paper, asides meeting, so you can create your own meetings. You can make notes for your meetings, and you can share this via Bluetooth too, which is great. It's got a lot going on. So it's like a tablet, but it's not. It's kind of interesting. This here's picking. So if I click on picking, again, you know, you can put a picture in here as well. Screenshots. So all that fun jazz. You can do screenshots too. You have learning. So learning will obviously teach you more about how to use it, and your reading notes and stuff like that. So pretty cool. And then over here is our apps. So of course you have New York Times, you have Chrome, you have Kindle, you have Marvel Universe. That's cool. So let's just try this out and see what happens if I go on YouTube. All right, so we're going to our YouTube channel. I want to see how this looks. All right, check it out. This here's our channel. You can actually scroll through it by just moving up and down like this. And then like if I want to watch a video, will it actually play a video? I don't think so. Can it actually play a video? Oh, I guess it can. To an extent. It's definitely having a hard time keeping up with it. But you can see right here, very interesting graphical kind of style to it. And then obviously you can technically, you know, pull up whatever you want. So it's kind of neat too. And then we go into apps. Again, we have New York Times. So we can actually read the newspaper on here. And check that out. And I could read the newspaper. So it's designed so you can do your everyday tasks, including like email and stuff. If you really want to, you could do that too. And I absolutely love the fact that it's got this really looking interesting home screen. Shows the percentage of battery life here on the top. And then of course, you know, you have that almost like indentation in the background as if it's like an actual sheet of paper or sheets of paper and you're writing it behind it. So interesting stuff there. And then of course you have your app store where you can download a variety of different apps based on your liking. All right guys, let's go ahead and talk about the good, the bad, and of course the techie. Now let's talk about the good first. This particular product is very cool. In fact, it's actually one of the most unique products I've seen in a very long time. It's got a really crisp quality screen. It's made out of high quality grade material, including a nice metal bezel going throughout. Now, another thing I noticed is that the particular definition of the screen is literally on point. It's actually really HD for something that's black and white. And the pencil is definitely an eye pleaser because one, it literally feels like you're holding a pen or a pencil based on how you're using it. And the fact that it has an eraser is actually a really cool idea. Now, let's talk about the bad. In terms of that, I would have to say that there's some glitchiness that I've noticed, mainly when it comes to like loading up a video or loading up certain apps. There's a little bit of flashing, which they do recommend that you just go ahead and change a certain setting to go and adapt to it. But it would be nice if it could auto adjust based off of that. Again, it's still in the works, so they might just come up with an update in the future. Another thing I wish it had was a way to go ahead and sign documents. That'd be kind of fun, like a DocuSign kind of thing. I do sign a lot of documents and contracts from time to time, and being able to go ahead and sign them on a physical paper or e-paper like this would be a really cool concept. Now, other than that, I mean, it is really cool for what it is. And in terms of the techie aspect goes, that's where it kind of gets really unique. Now, I've never seen technology like this. If you're looking for something that gives you the feel of something like a paper, this is a great way to go without buying an actual paper book for all your different notes. Now, in terms of that aspect goes with the memory itself, you don't really ever have to worry about it running out of space because who's really going to write millions of pages? Now, I can see myself using this going forward, and especially with the screen and the quality definition, it's actually pretty cool. Now, there are different settings allowing you to go essentially make it more faster, but then again, you are losing the quality of the actual screen itself. So that is one bit of a downside. So it is a little bit slow in certain times. However, if you do change those settings, you can make it a lot faster, but you are also sacrificing the quality. Now, otherwise, I have to say they definitely upped it up in this particular unit. It's really cool and very unique, and I would see myself using it as a general purposes for notes for different events, or if I'm talking to a client, or if I'm just making a shopping list. There's a lot you can do with it, and it's based on a view in terms of what your needs are. Now, with that said, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.